Everybody, it is Miss Thomas. I am coming to you guys to try to help my in-person students kind of get on the same page as my virtual students. So I'm going to kind of get you guys started. So if you've already created a Google account, then kind of disregard this first little bit. But if you have not signed into your child's Google account, you can just go to the Google homepage, and in the top right corner, it'll ask for you to sign in. Of course, I'm already signed in. Your student should have in their folder or their Ziploc bag, they should have a taco paper. It's like a little slip of paper that's laminated with a taco on it, and it has their username and password. And so you just type that in, and it should just log them in. And once they're logged in, you are going to click what we call the waffle, and you're going to go to Classroom. And then your student I have invited them to my classroom. So if you have not already created or got onto your Google account, Thomas Kindergarten will be there and it will ask you to join it. If you do not see that, then you will hit this plus sign and it'll say create or join a class. And you're going to join the class using the code that's on that taco sheet. But everyone should be invited. I haven't had any problems yet with that. So you're going to click Thomas Kindergarten. And this is all pretty much that you're going to need for the next 2 weeks. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down, and here is the work for this week. So what you're going to do is you're going to click it, hover over this week's dates, and click it. And so I've tried to make this as user-friendly as possible, but it's very hard. I'm not really worried about because everyone uses the same length. Reading, we do 3 different reading groups. We have a reading group for Miss Shores, which is the virtual students, and I've tried to color code them so that it makes it a little easier for you. So if you are in Miss Shores' reading group, her virtual students, you are going to click the red link, and your time is going to stay the same. If you are in the Cake City group, the students joined or created their group names themselves. So if your child is a Cake City group from 8 to 8:30 every day starting on Wednesday, your child is going to click the link here. And if you are going to be doing this from an iPhone or a device that requires apps, you may want to go ahead and click that link, and it'll prompt you to install the Google Meet app. But if you are just on like a laptop or something like that, then you do not have to install any kind of app. So if you are a Cake City group, you're going to have live reading with me from 8 to 8:30. And then if you are in the Taco City group, you're going to have reading with me from 8:30 to 9. And so if your child is unsure which group they are in, of course, the virtual students, you know who you are. At the bottom, if you will scroll down, it will show the Cake City group, the students' names, and then the Taco City reading groups. So again, the Cake City reading group starting on Wednesday will meet with me from 8 to 8:30, and then the Taco City reading group will meet with me from 8:30 to 9. Okay, so you're going to click this link. You'll just hover over it, and it'll have a link here, and you just click it. And it brings you up to the Google Meet. So, and you will just hit join now. Now let's talk about to mute and unmute. If you don't care, when you get on, you can be unmuted, as I'm saying hi and all that stuff. But like during reading, it's fine if everybody is unmuted because I want to be able to hear you say the sounds and stuff. And there's not going to be as many in a group. Up to 10 is the highest that we'll have in a group. But like for math, that's going to be all 24 students potentially. So make sure that on math, I'll just let y'all know when to mute. And to mute, you're just going to hover over that microphone, and you'll just of course, it's unmuted right now because it's not red. So, and my camera's off because I don't want to grace y'all with my appearance. So you're just going to hover over the microphone and click it, and it'll put a slash through it, and that means microphone is off. So, like, if I ask a question and I'll say, okay, turn your microphone on, you're just going to come over to the microphone. And if you want the camera off, that's fine. You're not required to have your camera on. I will have my camera on, and I'm sure some of the other students, especially the virtual, they're used to having their camera on. But if you don't feel comfortable having your camera on, then that is just fine. So you'll just hit join now, and then you should be able to see me. Now, you normally do these from school and use their internet. I mean, I feel like we have good internet at our house, but if for some reason it's lagging and it's not working, then we may not be able to we may have to end up doing like 2 math sessions or something like that to try to cut down on the lagging or anything like that. But hopefully we won't have those issues. Okay, so for math, Monday and Tuesday, these are just links to like counting songs because we won't be going live. But starting on Wednesday, everyone is going to use this link, and I need to change the time. It's not going to be from 9 to 10. I'm going to say like 9:15 to 9:45, like a 30-minute. And we'll just work on counting, and I'll do a little mini lesson over whatever our problem set is for that day. And we also may pull out those packets from, we've already done numbers 0 through 10. We may work on numbers 11 through 20 because we still have those packets that need to be completed. Now, most of you all have done really well, but like, I just want to explain like the reading assignment for each day. It'll be the take home 24. And when it says take home 24, it'll be in the top right corner and it'll say take home and a number. So the ones that were in person, your child has already completed numbers, whatever it was, 8 through 23 or whatever. So, I mean, you can throw those papers away or you can do those as extra practice. It's whatever you want to do. And then, of course, letter Q, we've already made it from, A to P. So, you can throw those away or you can do them for extra practice or whatever. If you are not able to attend the live meet, I'm going to record the live sessions. I always do. And I will post them here. If you are working and babysitter is keeping your child or whatever, and they're not able to get on at that point, it's not a big deal. You can come back and watch the link and just send me the work that evening. Now, if you come to the live link, then I'm going to be taking attendance and whatnot, and you do not have to send me your work because you're doing your work with me most of the time, or Miss Shores. So I hope that I have answered questions. I know this looks really overwhelming, but with 3 different reading groups, this is the way that I could figure out to make it easiest for everyone because I want it all in one place. I don't want you to have to click here if you're this student and click here if you're this student. You are all coming to the same place every week, and every week it will have this exact same layout. The only exception is that the assignments will change. So I hope that I have explained things a little easier. If you don't understand what's due for each day, then reach out to me on Dojo or text me, and I will try to get back with you as soon as I can. But just remember that everything is always on Google Classroom, and just click this week's, and then next week, next week it will be the exact same. I didn't mean to click that. It will be the exact same layout. The assignments will just change. So I hope that I have been halfway helpful and that I've eased some of your anxiety. I'm sorry that we all have to go virtual due to the circumstances, but we'll get through this and then we will come back from fall break ready to roll. I'm glad that everybody has their packets and there was no downtime and we hit the ground running. I'm glad that we were all prepared. So just keep the bag of manipulatives and things close by, because for math, I may say, okay, get your 10 frame and your expo marker. We're going to practice writing our numbers. So just have everything nearby so that you can just grab it and we can go from there. So I hope that you all have a great rest of the day, and let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks.